This is our dual purpose stove. This is a perfect stove for hot tents, or if you ever are going to use the sauna tent as a nice fishing shelter and want to leave it out on the lake for a few days and bring a wood stove out there for you, this is the one that I would recommend. This is made out of galvanized steel. It's all welded. It's not a cheap sheet metal stove. And then it is painted with high temperature paint. It comes with 5 stove pipes. I'm doing a pre-burn here, so I only have 2 pipes. One pipe with the damper at the bottom, and then the top pipe actually has the spark arrestor and dual purpose rain cap. Now this stove not only works perfectly for hot tents, but this is the most economical sauna stove that you can also buy. Being that it's heavy welded steel, you can crank it up and get it way beyond hot temperatures, way beyond even the temperatures that you'd want to cook over, and all you need is a pan of rocks. That is just a typical 10 by 13 baking pan filled with rocks. Let me show you what the steam looks like. So here's our hot tent stove with rocks, and here's your low steam. And let me assure you that steam is steam, no matter if you get it from a baking pan full of rocks or a $500 or a $1,000 designated sauna stove. It's still the same steam. The advantage of the baking pan is that you're not pouring water directly on the stove top. So if this is a stove that you're also going to use for cooking or just plain heating, you're not going to have a bunch of rust spots or just plain burn spots from the rocks sitting directly on top of the stove. This stove has a cast iron door with vent controls, draft controls, and a really deep firebox, so it'll take full-size chunks of wood. Now I can ship this directly to you, and it comes unassembled. The assembly involves bolting on the legs, bolting on the handle for the door, actually assembling part of that door. You have to bolt on the little collar for the stove, and you're ready to go. So there's about an hour's worth of work to assemble the stove. We charge $50 to assemble the stove and also pre-burn it. The other thing that happens is the very first time you pre-burn the stove gasket's going to fall off. From the factory, it's only stuck on with double-sided tape. And so what we do is we actually put it back on with designated wood stove gasket adhesive. So for that we charge $50. Now the other thing that is shown here is the optional accessory package. This includes the double racks, 1 rack on each side, so you can use that to warm up food. Or it also includes you could put more rocks on there if you want more sauna space. Then it also includes, which you can just barely see on the inside there, a cast iron grate, and that is very, very helpful to provide the airflow for a complete burn. And then you also get a little shovel rake for dealing with the ashes. So if you buy this in a package, the assembled stove with the accessories current price is $325. One more shot of Sauna Lolu.